Hello everyone, just setting up, bear with me my guys. Hello everyone, hello, happy Sunday. As you can see, the sun is shining through my curtains as I sit in darkness. Let me hop into council with these boys. Hello.
Hello.
You're right, Luke. Nice to hear you not on a car microphone.
What, you didn't like the Bluetooth speaker of my Chevy Cruze?
Oh man. So I've been given strict instructions to wait for Jack. He says about 5 minutes, so we can just chill out and enjoy it.
Jake, what are you running?
Reggie Drago choice scarf.
Okay.
With Dragon's Maw.
Okay.
You know exactly what happened in the season 3 exhibitions? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hard swapped out my primate for Ursaluna.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Real quick, Discord isn't on stream, Jake.
It should be. It's popping.
Oh wait, hang on. I am. I just couldn't hear Luke.
Couldn't hear Luke.
Oh, well, what do you know?
Let me turn you up. Let me turn you up a bit. It's because I've turned him down for the car. Let me turn you up a bit. There you are. That car mic blows my ears out. Just did a killer Dodria game, but lost. Because we had AFK. Oh, that's Unite. Bloody hell! I was like, what do you mean AFK? How do you lose when the opponent's AFK?
Bruh. Oh lord. All right. Oh my god.
So this doesn't really matter, and we won't know who we play until next Sunday.
Anyways, yep.
Um,
I think whoever wins this one faces. I think whoever wins this, there's a chance we either face Kanto or someone from that side. I think that's how the.
Oh well, the groups will be the playoffs will be randomized on Sunday, courtesy of Nick, hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll Jake's gonna be busy having fun.
Having fun, yeah.
Okay.
Watching Neck Deep Loop.
No.
I will be randomizing the group. So essentially, it'll still be kind of the same setup, like a seed 1 will play a seed 2, but it'll just be randomized from what it is now.
Nice.
Obviously, I'm gunning for the win because there's a 100% chance that Jack or Josh is in second place in that group, and I'd not play those. I'd rather not play those.
If they're gonna be in second place, then you want to lose, man.
Oh shit, yeah. Never mind. I'm gonna throw.
Oh, that's what I thought. God damn it, he figured it out. Shit.
The only way you don't get top seed is Josh or Jack 4-0 each other twice.
No.
Well, that can't happen. Well, yeah, it can, but it's probably not going to. Like, Jack's team is redirect, so something's gonna die while the rest of your team dies. So yeah, I mean, I'd love Jack to go through, because then if someone knocks me out, we have a brand new champion, which I'm all for. Obviously, I'd love to win it, but I'm all for getting a brand new champion. So come on, Jack, midweek.
Yep.
Why is it come on Jack? Oh, you come on Jack just to knock Josh out.
Ah, here he is. He's here. Love to go through too. Yeah, trust me, Jack. We're all rooting for you, my guy. Because if Josh gets through, I mean, I'll give it a bloody good go to stop him, but you know, it is what it is.
It's just like I was like, it is what it is.
Nick, do you want comms? Do you want to
Do I
comment?
want what?
Do you want to comment?
I mean, I can do if you want me to.
I can, yeah. Do you want to go for it?
All right. Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Live from the flesh. Let me share my screen. No, it's my camera, I believe. And then, yes, virtual camera. Then start virtual camera. So you should be able to just see me now if I go to the Elgato.
Yep. I've got it live.
Cool, cool. Let's go to the battle screen. So you'll still be able to see me, guys, screaming and shouting, but Nick will be coming.
Worth noting, I am out of practice. Haven't done this since last season.
He's had a beer. It's fine.
To be fair, I lied about that. I just thought it was funny to say.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm teetotal. You found out my secret.
So Luke Defen, I'll mute, and we'll shoot.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, quad 7, quad 9, right?
Quad 7, quad 9, you know it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And he's leaving me in charge. Fantastic. And I can see chat, guys, so I'll be focusing more on the match, but obviously, you know. Oh, he's taking the headphones off. You know, playing fair, by the rules. We like that. Self-promo training coming? No, I don't. I'm not going to sit here and promote myself. I don't need to. I'm already,
Just so you know, on stream,
smashing
headsets
it,
off.
frankly.
I'm going on mute. Enjoy yourselves.
If you're talking about my YouTube isn't worth promoting, but in terms of how I'm doing, so hey, I'm through. I won all 3 of my games, so I've got nothing to worry about from me. Okay, here we go. Entering the code. Looking forward to seeing what both of these guys are bringing. Oh, and thank you for the title appreciation there, Phoenix. I've tried to do something for all of them. Okay, so looking at Jake, he's got Fluttermane, what a surprise. Rotom Heat, Murkrow, Farigiraf, Salamence, and was that Scizor I saw at the end? Yes, it was. So I think this is probably the most expected brings from Jake. Like, it's all of his top tier stuff, realistically. Yeah, it's his S, A, and Bs. So, and then from Luke, so we've got the Dragon, we've got another Scizor, Iron Jugulus, another Microwave Oven here, Klitzer, and Ampharos. So Luke digging a bit further down in his tiers, and that's nice to see. He's obviously got some sort of a strategy here. Yeah, very well put, Jack. No Sableye is questionable, but at the same time, maybe against a Fluttermane, it's not necessarily what you want to be bringing. Like, Fluttermane can shut that thing down. Oh, and the Farigiraf. Yeah, that's a good point, Phoenix. Okay, so we're starting off with Farigiraf and Rotom Heat versus Scizor and... Why can't I think what it's called? Why do I want to say Dragonite? It's not Dragonite. Someone remind... Dragapult, thank you. Okay. So, Shadow Ball is the obvious play, I think, here. I mean, the Overheat is obviously really, really good into the Scizor and we'll just turn it off immediately. However, is that almost too obvious? Is that something that Luke is going to expect? Yeah, so you see the Protect there. So that Overheat going to be doing nothing. Dragon Darts, on the other hand, getting in some good chip damage. Nothing off the charts, but it's a nice start. The sunny day, though, all of a sudden, Luke has to be worried even more so about that Overheat, if he wasn't already. So Jake going again for that Overheat, which I feel like is... I mean, is he just calling Luke's bluff here? That's the way I feel like it's going. And then the Dazzling Gleam from the Farigiraf, that just makes sense because it's going to be good damage on the Dragapult and anything switching in. Coming out is the Ampharos, which won't love this Rotom Heat, sorry, this Overheat in the sun. But the Terror from the Dragapult, this will mean it can survive that... Oh, wait. No, it's not going to survive that Dazzling Gleam. It's going to be taking just as much damage as it was. It's just doubling down on its Dragon type. Oh, and that Overheat in the sun doing big damage. However, it's costing, obviously, that special attack. I don't know if it's necessarily the right play. Dragon Darts doing a lot, but I don't think they're going to be picking up any KOs here. No. Although that Dragon is bulky. Dragapult took that Dazzling Gleam like an absolute champion there. You know he's got to have invested it at least a little bit. But now Luke has Ampharos on the field. Can it do anything to turn the tide of this? It's already taken quite a beating between the Overheat and the Dazzling Gleam. It is a bulky mon, but all the same, can it take another move? Because it's very slow. So that clear body, saving it from the Intimidate. Dragon Darts, now we're going to see some real damage. Ooh, that's huge into the Salamence. More chip on the Farigiraf. And Dazzling Gleam doing almost nothing to the Ampharos there. Thunderbolt able to pick up the KO. And Luke is starting to pull ahead here. However, you can be ahead all you like when you're staring down a Fluttermane, and a Salamence for that matter. Let's not take it out of the running just yet. There's still everything to play for. So Dragapult should be the fastest thing on the field unless he's doing anything to keep that Fluttermane even faster. I failed to see which... In fact, did it boost her energy for either proc? I don't think it did. Oh, of course, it's got the Sunny Day. It doesn't need the booster energy. So Protect, just scouting there from Luke, which makes sense. Dazzling Gleam, this will probably pick up the KO on the Ampharos at this point. It's going to do a lot more than the Farigiraf was. Yeah. And then Salamence going for the Flamethrower, but that's not doing anything into that Protect. However, with that Sunny Day up, it would have actually done decent damage if it hit the Ampharos. Probably would have done reasonable damage even into the Dragapult as well. So the pressure of this Fluttermane definitely pulling things back for Jake. Yeah, see, the Scizor obviously is hating being in this sun. Doesn't have any terror to try and survive the Fire-type attack that we already have seen can come out of the Salamence. But it does have that all-important Bullet Punch to probably take down the Fluttermane. And while, yes, probably is the terror coming out of the Fluttermane, the question is, does Luke read that? Salamence is on low enough HP that potentially that Bullet Punch could KO the Salamence. And Ghost doesn't resist it. The Bullet Punch will still do good damage from, you know, the Technician Stab. Big, but not big enough. Dazzling Gleam picks up the KO on the Dragapult. Nothing really on the Scizor, but now that Salamence is free to just Flamethrower, and this is surely going to take it out. Yes, it does. No question there. 4 times in the sun. There was never any chance of it surviving. So, sun finally ending, but I think the damage is done at this point. Hi, Drygon. Sorry, Iron Jugulus. Very confusing there with the names. I mean, if anything can do it, this might have a shot at it. But it's still not going to love a Dazzling Gleam from the Fluttermane. Jake opting to drop a Draco into it. I think that's probably going to be pretty damn effective. Haley can easily go for the Dazzling Gleam with almost no fear. Yeah. And so Jake picks up game 1. Little bit risky in the beginning there, but once the tide turned, he was easily able to pull that back and was looking quite comfortable towards the end of it. That said, I think there's definitely some adjustments that Luke can make. He now knows that he's playing in Sun, and that's something he needs to take into consideration. And potentially not burn through his Terror quite as quick on that Dragapult. I know it obviously boosted his attack, but was it necessarily the right play when you're coming up against some of these particular attacks later on? So no changes to either of the teams here. Jake picking different leads though. No longer leading with that Farigiraf and Rotom Heat, which to be fair was a fairly potent combination in the beginning. And so he's thinking about it. In fact, no, he's realized it did well. He's going with exactly what he did previously, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The question is, can Luke adjust for this? Because there's definitely some changes to the way Luke could have played there that would make potentially huge changes to the outcome of this match. Like, when you're going in against the Fluttermane, are you really bringing both the Iron Jugulus and the Dragapult again? Because it's very difficult to do anything about it when it's outspeeding you. So, slight change from Luke here. Still leading with that Dragapult, but this time opting to go for the Kloitza next to it. Now, this will obviously be good into the Rotom Heat. However, Rotom Heat just has a very easy Thunderbolt if it wants to into that slot. Jake looking like he's more likely to go for the Shadow Ball though. Going backwards and forwards here, clearly trying to decide what's the optimal play. And that helping hand will make this hurt. Luke doubling down on that Terroring of the Dragapult. And there's no real concern here. Obviously the D-Gleam we saw was taken very well from the Farigiraf last time. But it's the Fluttermane later on that he needs to be possibly concerned with. Either that or the Scizor, which needs to survive. Kloitza going down, that Thunderbolt with the helping hand, absolutely wrecking it. Boosted Dragon Darts from turn 1. Can this do enough? So that's a crit and it's not going to half. And again, not going to half on the Rotom Heat either. So, I mean, this is a comfortable 3-hit KO, I believe, on both of these Pokemon, but it's not making any huge waves. The free switch into Ampharos, though, is interesting. As we saw, Ampharos is super tanky here. And hopefully it can do more for Luke than it was able to last time. Last time it took a beating just coming into the match. Now it's coming in full health, a lot of bulk. Can it lay down some damage? But the Paralyze on the Dragapult, this is going to be huge, slowing it down massively. The speed is obviously one of the biggest things for Dragapult has going for it. But it's not just that, it's that risk of not getting any move off at all. So Sun goes up against for Jake. Fairly safe to assume that you can believe the Flutter Mane is in the back with the Sun going up. Now, Luke probably still has that Scizor, but can he get it in safely? That's the question. So Jake going for that Dazzling Gleam with the Helping Hand. This is going to be huge and almost certainly KO this Dragapult. Question is, how much is it going to do to the Ampharos, which we know is very bulky? So no switches from Luke, just prepared to take it, and unfortunately going down with nothing it can do beforehand. In the Sun, it was never going before the Flutter Mane either anyway. Thunderbolt comes out and Flutter Mane just takes that really quite well. Luke definitely on the back foot at this point. The Scissor comes out, but in the Sun, is it too little too late? Jake showing that Mystical Fire, which I don't think has been revealed yet. And Farigiraf, I mean, not able to put down a huge amount of damage here, but that's kind of unimportant. The main thing is that that Flutter Mane is almost certainly going to pick up this KO. Donkey, thanks very much for stopping by. So far, it looks like it has been a good match, at least from Jake's point of view. Bullet Punch going into the Flutter Mane, which is risky when the Farigiraf was still on the field. So now that Mystical Fire able to go off almost. The question is it unstopped? Because Farigiraf's now no longer there. Not stopping the Bullet Punch. The Bullet Punch could do it. But Jake switching for the Farigiraf. Knows what's coming. He's just been baiting it out. And that was smart play from the Protect and switch the previous turn. Mystic Fire goes in. Obviously, no question it's taking down that Scizor. And now it's Ampharos versus 3. Very little it's probably going to be able to do at this point. Dragon Pulse going into the Farigiraf, which doesn't even pick up the KO. And now Haley able to Terra Ghost Shadow Ball. That will do a fair amount. And at this point in time, this is pretty much all wrapped up. Short of some very lucky survive from Luke, I don't think there's anything that can really happen here. The Helping Hand to boost it one last little bit. And this boosted Shadow Ball with the Life Orb goes into Ampharos, and it is enough to pick up the KO, which will be a win for Jake. 2 straight games, and very convincingly done. Luke putting up a good show there, but just not quite able to beat out this crazy Farigiraf and Flutter Mane combination. GG to both players, though. Really good game to watch. I expect we'll get both of them in here, back in here in just a second. And if I know Luke, there will probably be a large amount of swearing that's about to come through. So I know nobody's offended by this, but just be prepared for it.
What in the fucking hell? I did not. I forgot. Like I thought Armor Tail only was if I was targeting the fucking fake
Oh,
ass
yeah.
Girafarig bitch. Not.
Bro, I thought I'd lost the game. I
I
was like, there's no way he doesn't protect here and just get Amphi to kill something.
was just like, there's no. I was just like, all right. Well, I know he's got Armor Tail, but like, I'm not gonna target it, so it's gonna be just fine. It's fine, right? No. Fuck
I was
me.
so
And then,
confused. I was like, I've lost. I lost from a misplay of just not staying in. Because if you'd have... My play was bring Salamence in for the Intimidate anyway. On the chance that you protect. So then, as I could come back in, I could protect myself from the Bullet Punch again. But then I was like, oh shit, if you'd have just doubled into my Salamence there, I'd have been fucking gone. Gone.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like that. I just said, "Oh, that thing needs to die," so that's what I'm gonna kill. Nah, dude. Oh god, that pisses me off. But it is what it is. It's the most I've lost my whole season long.
That's okay. I mean...
Can I ask a question, please, Luke?
Yeah.
So, while obviously, yes, there was the back and forth there at the end, my big thing was, why were you so determined that the play was Terra the Dragapult?
Because everything else had fire on there. And all the other Terras I brought were steel, so it would not have made a difference in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
which is what I prepped for. I was like,
yeah, he had mystical fire on the Fluttermane. I knew he would have flamethrower on the Salamence, overheat on the Rotom. Like because the only mons that really other than I had Terra Dragon on the Ampharos, which could have been fine, but like I needed the extra damage output on the Dragapult because Ampharos itself wasn't doing as much damage. Dragapult's like my chip away damage Pokemon that I use. And
I was kind of scared of the Terra Steel Clowitzer. I had a choice to make. I was like, I've got to dispatch it.
Nah, it was Terra Dragon Cloudser for extra oomph on the Dragon Pulse.
Yeah, you don't get any steel type pulse moves, do you?
Yeah, so it's yeah. So I mean, so my biggest thing is I did not know what you were gonna do with the Fluttermane. I didn't know if you were gonna sash it or Life Orb it. So
Yeah.
I did switch my item that I usually run on. I usually switch Power Herb off my Dragapult for sash, just because I knew it was gonna move faster. And then I was like, all right, well then I can maybe, if I'm lucky, forgot you had a fucking Girafarig thing. I'm like, well, if I live on a focus session, I can
Get it back.
hit Dragapult it to weaken its focus sash, Dragadarcy to weaken its focus sash, and then Bullet Punch to clean it up so I don't waste a Bullet Punch on there. But in hindsight, I should have left it on there because then I could have just one-shot it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was me overthinking. And then I literally had that to the last minute, and then I was like, I don't know about this. Let me just change it. And then I'm like, God damn it! Why did I second guess myself?
Phoenix says, we officially get to say, though, congratulations to Luke to make it to top 8 playoffs.
Oh yeah, that's true. Top 8.
You still
let's
made
go.
it. And
Yeah.
Sasuke, thank you for dropping in. You've caught us at the end of the stream, but thank you. And it's nice to know that YouTube is recommending me get in there. We're pumping the algorithm. We're doing it. Yes, so for you, Luke, you had a wide variety of mons that I decided to run. I'll run through a couple for you so you knew, because I think Pokepaste is down, or it was when I tried to make one and send Jack. So it was Life Orb, Terra Ghost, Haley. I think you saw the full set. Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Mystical Fire, Protect. Salamence was Assault Vest, Terra Ghost.
That makes sense now. Okay.
Draco, Air Slash, Flamethrower, and Terra Blast. Barigarath was pretty much all in defense with a bit in special defense. And then it was Dazzling Gleam, Sunny Day, Shadow Ball, and Helping Hand. Scizor was in the back just in case. It had Bullet Punch, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Protect. It was mainly there with safety goggles. It was there as a counter for Toad. Just in case you decided to bring that. put me to sleep. We had Choice Scarf Rotom with almost max speed, so it would outspeed your Dragger. Overheat, Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, and Trick. Murkrow was Terra Ghost with Focus Sash, not Eviolite. Foul Play, Heat Wave, Sunny Day, and Tailwind. We had Mr. Grumbles, this Berserker, Terra Water with Quick Claw, Play Rough, Close Combat, Fake Out, and Protect.
Dude, if I got hit with a Quick Claw pull,
Play Rough?
I would have. I mean, I did smack my desk about 5 times.
Luke, it wouldn't be you if you're not raging out at some point during a match.
We
had
had
that iron armor thing hit. I fucking smashed my desk and my Switch flew out of its dock and hit the floor. So I finished the game in handheld.
I had a Terra Normal to Dunsparce apparently, but I just didn't change it. I wasn't going to bring it. Max attack, max HP, bit in speed actually to outspeed everything in Tailwind, and then it's Serengrace, Rock Slide, Drill Run, Ice Spinner. And then the Gallade was the backup to Scizor if it all went to shit. Terra Water, Colbur Berry for the Dark, Sharpness with Sacred Sword, X-Scissor, and Aqua Cutter with Protect. So, a whack of stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, my team was really pretty much the same as I always run it. I just changed some items. I just changed an item around on Dragapult. Because my team's really just built for speed and attack, and then the only things that are ever built defensively are my Clawitzer and Ampharos, obviously.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But GG's. Absolute GG's. Loved it.
Had a fun time.
Well done to both of you. Obviously, you both already into the playoffs bracket portion. I'm just having a look now at who you are likely to be playing, or who the possible opponents are likely to be. So it's not 100% finalized, but it will probably be Luke. You'll most likely either be playing myself, or Phoenix, or Kanto.
God damn it.
It's alright, mine's worse.
And Jake, you are most likely either playing Dunk, or probably Zach with the Licky Tongues, or it is a genuine toss-up between Jack and Josh at this point in time.
Nick, do you have a Zoom rule this year?
I do not have a Zoom rule this year.
Phoenix does.
God damn it, man.
with a roaring moon. Just to top it off.
Someone
and a clef key.
Please. Someone pull
and all the so yeah, God knows how long my run will go. I don't have to have a good matchup into those 3. I'd like to play Donkey because he's trying to call me out all the time. So we'll give him the old. He needs the sun treatment as well. He needs a bit of a tan.
Dunk may still be in the chat, so be careful what you're saying here.
It's alright, I'll tell him. Best prep for it, Dunk, because you're going to get sunny side up as well.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was playing the match. I'm like, God damn, this Rotom Heat is so fast. I'm like, oh my god, the Jake fucking Choice Scarf this thing.
You're fucking damn right.
And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I was like, this bitch, he did do that, didn't he?
Because my idea was, if I saw a Sableye, I'm tricking Choice Scarf onto it. And then it was basically to bait out Terras. Because I knew as long as I sat there and clicked Overheat, you couldn't click Terra Steel, which meant that once the Terra's gone in, and I know it's a dragon, it's just, oh look, I've got a Fluttermane in the back, and Photosynthesis boosted. So, so it's just like, Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam, Dazzling Gleam.
Should have fucking rained Kyogre with Drizzle.
Oh. Then I'd have Terra Watered it and Terra Water Blast, that'd have been lovely. I mean, I'm yet to do that yet. I'm yet to run the rain. I might run the rain. Scizor in the rain. Terra Water. Oof. Oof.
Ooh, for
Terra
sure.
Water, Terra Blast in the rain. Love that. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. That's groups to an end. Enjoy your weeks off, guys, as Wu Chen catches up. And Jack
Shiyu.
plays. and Jack's last game. It was due for Saturday, but I give him the extension because Wu Chen is slacking. But thank you all for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one. God knows when that'll be. I'll try maybe Monday. Tuesday, I'm driving. Well, my friend is coming over, and then I'm off all week. So very slow on the content side. Don't blame. I'm not blaming you, Jack. I'm not blaming you. I'll blame you though if you don't beat him.
Yep.
Because then I have to deal with an Annihilate that. Let's be honest. I'm just gonna whack it. Just whack it.
That Annihilate has been gunning for you all season.
All season. Oh, I've got two people gunning for me. I've got Donkey and Josh gunning for me. What a story it would be if I drew Donkey in quarters, slapped him, got Josh in semis, slapped him, and then lost in the final. Lovely. That's the ideal.
In theory, you could then lose in the final to Luke.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
so-
Yeah.
No, anybody that's in the same group as you, just for clarification, you will not meet until the finals at this point. Like if you make it through to top 8.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. So I have to look forward to facing someone that's not on my side. Yeah.
Lost to me would be brilliant. Hey, Phoenix, I'll maybe give it you, but you've had too many championships in a row now, so might have to try a bit harder this time. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.